Most men ask too many questions, hoping answers will protect their hearts. But the Stoic man, he understands something deeper. Words can lie. Patterns rarely do. In today's world of endless talking, dating apps, and carefully curated personas, asking a woman about her past won't give you the truth. But watching her, that will. This isn't about suspicion. It's about perception. It's about learning to see what most men ignore and mastering the art of understanding without interrogation. Because your peace depends on more than just what she tells you. It depends on what you're able to see without her ever saying a word. So how do you uncover a woman's past? Without asking anything? Let's begin. A wise man does not rush to question, he observes. He listens to silence. He reads the pages others leave open yet never point to. The Stoics taught us that understanding begins within. In relationships, we are often tempted to demand answers, to dig into a past that we believe holds the keys to trust. But the Stoic understands, nothing external is truly within our control. Not a woman's past, not her decisions, not the story that shaped her before your paths crossed. So how does one uncover a woman's past? Without ever asking. The power of observation. Seneca once said, "Look at your surroundings. They are a mirror of the soul." To the Stoic, a woman's past is not hidden behind words. It is written in her habits, her values, the way she treats time, and how she handles silence. Observe how she speaks of others. Does she belittle, or does she extend grace? Her tongue will speak more truth in passing comments than in rehearsed stories. Watch how she speaks of her friends, of her exes, of strangers. Is there bitterness in her language, or balance? Is there constant drama in her life, or does she seek stillness? She will tell you everything by how she carries herself, not by what she chooses to reveal. A woman's habits are the ghost of her experiences. Her discipline, her chaos, her laughter each is a sign. The echo of her choices. Every soul walks with the echo of its history. A woman's past reveals itself in what she avoids and what she clings to. Watch the patterns, what she laughs at, what she mourns, what she fears. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. So too does character become dyed by repeated actions. Does she seek attention or serenity, novelty or purpose? Does she talk more about people or about principles? The way she spends her time is more revealing than the way she answers your questions. Look at her rituals, how she greets the day, how she spends her evenings. What she honors in her life reveals what she has overcome or not. A Stoic does not interrogate, he interprets. Silence speaks loudest. When two people are silent, their true selves emerge. What does her silence say? Is it peaceful or anxious? Does she sit in quiet comfort, or does she fill every space with noise? You do not need to ask, what happened to you, if you listen when she is quiet. Trauma, resilience, regret, they all show themselves in how a person rests. Some people fear silence because silence reveals the truth. A Stoic finds truth in the quiet. Watch how she reacts to being alone. Watch how she handles disappointment. Listen to how she responds to delay, to denial, to discomfort. These are the arenas where the past makes itself known. The Stoic's discipline, resisting the need to know everything. Why do men want to know a woman's past? Often, it is not for wisdom, it is for control, to preempt betrayal, to soothe insecurity. But Epictetus warned, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. The Stoic knows that the desire to know everything is a trap. You do not need to know her past, you need to know if her present aligns with your values, if her actions match your philosophy, if she walks with virtue now. Her past is not your possession. Your peace must not be dependent on it. To demand a full confession is to show a lack of inner steadiness. A man anchored in virtue has no need to search for ghosts. If the present is full of integrity, the past loses power. The test of time and pressure. Time is the great revealer. Do not demand answers, let time unfold them. Character under comfort is easy. Character under pressure? That is revelation. Create no drama, but observe her in discomfort. Watch how she responds to stress, to loss, to unfairness. The past will not hide long when the present is tested. You do not need to ask what she has lived through. Watch how she handles the storms of today. The past will echo. Remember, the Stoic does not chase the truth, he lets it come forth. He is patient, like the Sean ever forcing, only enduring. Conclusion. Inner mastery over outer curiosity. You are not entitled to her past, but you are responsible for choosing wisely in the present. And that choice must be based not on her words, but on her way of life. If her actions mirror your values, her past is irrelevant. If her values contradict your own, then the past will only confirm what you already feel. The Stoic listens not to stories, but to patterns. So do not ask. Observe. Discern. Choose. Then release all else that you do not control. For in this, you become free. So how do you uncover a woman's past without asking anything? You observe. You listen to her silence. You watch her values in action, not her words in defense. You let time and pressure reveal what no conversation ever could. And above all, you remember, you are not here to control her past, but to discern her present. A Stoic does not chase secrets. He builds peace by mastering himself, not by unraveling others. Now ask yourself this. Does what you see align with what you stand for? If this message resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments. How do you practice discernment in your relationships? And if you're walking the Stoic path seeking clarity, calm, and control over self, leave a like, subscribe, and stay with us on this journey. Because wisdom is a practice. Until next time, stand firm, see clearly, and choose with honor.